5 red lights, and it's go! Well, now it's go. G'day! G'day! Welcome to a Mini Cooper's replay spotlight on an amazing Grand Prix, the French Grand Prix that we did yesterday on the live stream. So we got up to an okay start, lost a couple of positions off the line, but Minnie's got a dive bomb skills, so there we go, there's the first one, past, I think it was Sainz, and down the inside of Kimi, sniffing around Verstappen. Oh, Kimi nudges back, but we hold it down the inside. They're coming into the next lot of bends. We got to hold him behind us because he'll be coming with a bit of slipstream as we try to pick up the slipstream of Verstappen ahead of us, coming down into the chicane. There's cars everywhere, and oh, there we go. We hold around the outside of Verstappen, I believe that is, because then we got to sniff around at the back of number 77 Bottas and Gasly there in front of us into the long straight before the fast right hand kink. We tuck in there. Verstappen's trying to have a nibble. Alright, we hold in there very nicely. Oh, thought about having a look, but the door closes as quick as it opens. And into this left-hander that I hate a lot. Oh, yeah, there we go. Round to finish up the last couple of corners and start the second lap. It is the two Ferraris out in front. Verstappen's got our slipstream, so he might have us have a little look, have a little peek. But no, we hold him at bay for now. And yeah, we get around that one, no dramas. Coming down into this squiggly bit that marks the end of the first sector. The sector checkpoint is around about here, I think. Yeah, a bit per back where the hairpin is. And we still got Verstappen right up our clacker. We lost a little bit of ground to Gasly, trying to get that DRS range, but here we go. 3 wide into the chicane! And in the wash we work out, coming out in front only just, but that could have turned out very hairy. Into this interesting looking corner, the Emirates fly better corner you could call it for now. Oh, Verstappen still chewing it out of back door gearbox. Ooh, he had to go. We go wide. He's come around the outside. He's trying to make it stick, but we give him a shove off. Now I've got to try and see if we can catch the others as Verstappen has Kimi and it looks like a McLaren harassing him now after we slowed him down. He does lose a spot to Kimi, so we're trying to catch up on Bottas and Gasly. So two Ferraris still out in front, being chased by Hamilton. We might have a little bit of breathing space, although Kimi's now starting to push to have a go at us like Verstappen was a bit earlier. So we're desperately trying to get within that DRS range, that 1 second activation point, so that we can get the extra speed down the straight and start to close up and have some fun overtaking. I'm just gonna speed up the footage a little bit. I'll be doing that when there's not much else to report about. So I think things are gonna get juicy here. What's going on? I don't know, it looks pretty normal. Thought it was going to be an overtake attempt. Looked like Kimi was having a think about it. Well, I think we get the DRS range as the Wing gonna open up? Yes, we are. We have caught up now. So let's see if we can get an overtake going on here. Oh, we're having a look. We're having a think. It's gonna be down the inside. Oh, there we go. Minnie dive bomb. Job done. We push Gasly wide, and he nearly loses a position there to Kimi as well for his troubles. Now we're trying to catch Bottas coming down. Again, we're in about lap 4 or 5 or 6 by now. And oh, there's an incident in front of us. Let's go to see who it is. Alright, if I can get it at the right time. Need to look at, I think it's... Yeah, it's Hamilton! Hamilton and Leclerc have collided. Hamilton's screwed Leclerc over. They get stuck on each other a bit, and then they're up and running. Leclerc took a bit longer to get going. So let's go find our car again. Well, that was a nice shot at the Red Bull. Looking at another Red Bull. Oh, I think I've missed some action there with Minnie. So let's go back and see what's going on here. And we're having a go. We've got past Weber, and we're now having a go at. Oh, she was gonna have to go back. Actually, is that me or is that? I think that's my teammate Stroll. Yeah, that's me. I was behind the pink car. I'm further back. So Stroll gets past a couple of dudes there, and he's going for the lead. With possibly lead if anything happens to the Ferrari ad, that is. He'd be up into second, in other words. We're having a fight here with Kimi, I think it is, and there's Grosjean in front of us. We get past Bottas. Now Kimi's looking at the back of the Mercedes. There's action going on everywhere. Cars all over the track once again, just about. As Bottas and Kimi go side by side. Will Kimi hold on to it? I think he... No, maybe he doesn't. As we're trying to get Grosjean. Oh yeah, Bottas is slightly in front, but Kimi's coming back at him down the straight. And there's a... looks like a Red Bull slipstreaming him as well. It's all going off like a frog in a sock in a blender. And now, whoa, we nearly run up the back of Rogro. He was having a good run. I don't think he hangs on to it. There we go. Grosjean peels off into pits, which helps our cause. Now we can chase after the pink Panther car, but also we've still got a wild Kimi looking really racy and punchy in this. There we go, dive bomb on Perez. Perez comes back by us. Kimi down the inside. It's 3 wide. Ooh, 3 into 1 almost doesn't go, but we come out clean ahead. Woo! Alright, let's speed it up to the next bit of excitement. And now I think a lot of people have come into the pits. I think it's my teammate out in front, and I'm now second with Minnie. Yeah, Minnie second, Stroll first. And we do decide to come into the pits a little bit earlier on lap 7. So here we go, lap 7. I estimated the laps a little bit wrong before. And behind us comes one of the Red Bulls into pit. I think that might be Verstappen, changing from the tires he started on was, I think, medium. So he's put... Oh, that is Verstappen. He's coming rather early. Well, that was... Yeah, okay, I thought Gasly was the one stopping earlier. I might have got that wrong. But anyway, Verstappen comes up with a one-stopper. Oh, no, that is Gasly. Yeah, that's Gasly, because he's put the soft red mark tyres on. We come out behind... think that's Perez and Grosjean. Can you get a close look at the number? Yeah, it's number 11. We get Perez with another cheeky dive bomb and shove him out of the way. He didn't like that. He comes back at us, goes down the inside. Can we outbrake him and switch around the outside? Yes, we do! And we hold back onto that position. Now we got to just get clear of him and go after Rogro, who's stayed ahead of us after the pit stop phase, the first pit stop phase. So now it's just a matter of chasing him down, getting the tyres up to temperature. Now, oh, there's a Red Bull coming by the pink car. He's got him. I think that's Gasly again. On what seems to be a two-stopper. We were on a two-stopper, but I changed my plan partway through the race because thought we could try something and take a gamble with strategy, and you'll see if it works out or not later on. There we go. We caught Roman Grosjean napping there. I didn't think he's gonna be so slow. Right there, I nearly run up the back of him, get around the outside, and then off we go. Oh, hang on, it's not over yet, because he comes back around the outside, and we've got to pass him again. So we try to duck in, get a bit of substream, but he's trying not to have a bar of soap with it, so go around the outside, and whoa, that was close. Woo, there's contact, we're squeezing each other. Grosjean blowing kisses, Minnie sticking the finger up, telling him to bugger off out of her way, and then we're off to catch the next lot of cars. Yeah. Oh, he has a dig into the first corner chicane, but we'll block him off there and shut the door, chop his nose off. Oh, he's having another dig. And again, we shut the door. He's still not giving up. He runs a bit wide there. We're just having trouble dropping him. And now he's got a Red Bull to deal with. Well, he's still coming with the slipstream and the DRS. Oh, again, we block off that avenue of attack. Now he's having to defend more against the Red Bull, so we should hopefully try and take advantage of this and get a break away from him. And we do start to put a gap on him now. Although in this last sector of a track, I do lose a bit of time, bit of speed, so that will give him a chance to go on our rear end. And there we go, there's Verstappen coming out of the pits with his one-stop strategy. We need to try and get ahead of him if we want to make anything of what we're thinking about. And give us a little bit of a breather. And we've got, I think that's Weber in front of us, or is it Kimi again? Might be Kimi. It's on the white hard tyres, and I think it is Kimi. Yeah, Kimi did jump us in the pit stops. So there we go. Yeah, we got to chase down the Iceman. Oh, there we go. Oh, down the inside of the fast corner. That's a tough place to overtake at such speed, so we hang on to it. That was a nice move. I don't know why they were getting the pit noise in the middle of the damn replay, but oh well. And then they were thinking about it, tried to substream, but we did enough through that section. And I get that pit noise every time we go past the pits, it seems, at some points. It's a bit annoying, but can't do too much about it. Here we go, things start to kick off again with the DRS. I think that's Kimi on one side. The Red Bull tries to go to the other side. Oh, around the outside. We just lose a little bit of traction. come back on. Kimmy's still slightly ahead. We're trying to push him around to see if that'll slow him down, make him back off. We cut back to the inside now and dive down that gap. That is a nice little overtaking spot, because there's a certain point where the AI drivers will go wide and you can just floor it down the inside after the initial braking and then try to rebalance your speed to hang on and not run wide out of the exit. So we hang on through that little battle, and at some point this becomes the battle for the top 3 podiums. I'm not sure if Stroll and the others that were ahead of us have already come in, but I think we were battling for the lead here. Kimi and Verstappen get by me, and I don't know how we're going to get through, but we try. Down the inside, round the outside, we got blocked off there. This time it is Verstappen and Kimi having the advantage. And we keep behind them, see what we can do with a bit of slipstream. We're going to try to dive it down the inside if the gap opens. No, it doesn't that time. Kimi blocking the door and shutting it on us resoundingly there. So we're now third, chasing Verstappen and Kimi. See, how's Minnie going to respond to this one where she's on the more worn tyres there on the hards. They're making a one stop, and by this time I'd already decided I'm going to one stop. We get the DRS down the straight, coming into the first chicane. Oh, Kimi's having a look. That slows them up a little bit, helps us gain just a little bit of ground. And we are looking to try to get a good run through here. 2 wide, make that 3 down the inside. Whoa, we've overcooked it. Verstappen gets back by, but we will have DRS as we block off Kimi. That one was nice. So now we're coming at you, Mr. Max. Alright, we fake to the inside, go around the outside. Out braking! Yes! Shut the door! Way to go, Minnie. Kimi's now thinking about a move around the outside on Max. Does he make it stick? Just about all that in. Kimi nearly has a go at me. Verstappen back on the inside, fighting back. Oh, this is anyone's Grand Prix at the moment. Whoa, there's a move with some slipstream and the DRS. And could it be 3 wide? Kimi's trying to come down the inside. Has he got him? I don't know, because it's still focused on our car. Kimi has got him. It's Kimi, Verstappen, and then Minnie in the top 3. So let's see if we can do the cheeky on them around the outside. Down, Minnie, dive bomb. Oh, but we've gone off the road. Can we get back on and hold it? Kimi's down the inside. We've gone around the outside and we get back into the lead. It's now it's Kimi behind Minnie, and then Verstappen behind the Kimi. Kimi's having another go. Verstappen wants to make a 3 wide down the inside into the chicane. We're just trying to not crash into the back of them. Verstappen and Kimi, wheel to wheel. We take advantage of that. Verstappen's been slowed up. We're around the outside into those wheel tracks of Kimi. Verstappen's in our wheel tracks. We're looking left. We're looking right. Can we get by? Down the inside is a possibility here. Can we go for it? There we go! For it down the inside, back into the lead. What a race this has fucking been. And there's still more to come, ladies and gentlemen. Down the final corner. Now Stroll's starting to track into this fight there in 4th, looming large in the distance. Kimi's gone back around us. Oh, we've run wide, but we've kept the boot in. Neck and neck. Kimi gets the edge just going into the corner. We've run right down the inside, round the outside. Oh, it's all over the place and then some. Can we get him? Oh, we tug in behind to get the DRS activation point. And now Stroll's right on the back of this battle. We've got the DRS. Verstappen's got the DRS. Stroll's got the DRS. Wings flapping open there. 3 wide, no, maybe, yes, no. Oh, 4 cars into one corner. Could lead to chaos, but luckily everyone gets out with no broken bits. As we're still stuck behind Kimi looking for a way past, because Stroll's now breathing down my neck as he's gotten by Max Verstappen in the Red Bull. Oh, there's my move again, right down the inside on that inside slingshot. I love that move. I might hate that track, but I love that overtake, as well as I love the one where I slingshot around the outside of the hairpin and get the inside round the outside of the left-hand corner leading into the hairpin in the first sector. Then we get the inside into the right-hand hairpin. Coming round the final corner, leads Minnie from Kimi, who's having a go. Stroll's having a look here. We tried to block off Stroll because we knew that Kimi was going to have the moon to get by. Stroll locks up his brakes and now he's vulnerable possibly to an attack from behind from Max Verstappen. And now we've got Kimi in the lead, Minnie in second, Stroll is in third, and then Verstappen, it's going off like a frog in a sock in a blender. And I've probably said that many times, but I love that saying. And then we get round in the hairpin once again. It is now Minnie, then Kimi, then Stroll, then Verstappen. Fuck me, I'm gonna need a fucking new lung after this. Alright, so down the straight, it's 3 wide! It's Minnie and Stroll making a Kimi sandwich! The Iceman! Wonder what he tastes like. Taste of icebox, probably. Well, there'll be some ladies that want to taste that, that's for sure, out there. Because Kimi has a lot of fans, a lot of lady fans, but his wife might take umbrage to that. Anyways, it is Minnie now. Kimi looks like he's going to have a dig around the inside. It's nearly 3 wide in that corner, which is never a good idea at any point in time. Verstappen has got back in front of Stroll, and it's still 4 fighting for the lead, but I've got an inkling, the way that we're all holding each other up, fighting like idiots, there could be more joining this battle. And we've got a little bit of a breathing space into that first corner without anybody attacking us. There's been no change, but there might be now as Stroll is having a go at Verstappen around the inside, down the outside, shaking it all about, inside, outside, inside, out. Oh, no, Stroll does not take him. It's Verstappen that hangs on to third. Now Kimi, after having a good run, has got a chance there, but he's too far back. We hang on to the lead for now, but he is having a go into the fast right-hander, and he makes it stick. An amazing pass from an amazing driver, and then we get him back in our favourite spot. Has been a touch, and he's sliding fucking Tokyo drift style there. And Stroll has somehow in the background, off the camera, sneaked past Verstappen as we battle to hang on to this lead. I don't think there's that many laps left now. And you can see in the background there is another car possibly coming into the picture. I didn't quite get a good whiff of it. Or was that the Red Bull Verstappen just dropping back a little bit? Oh no, there's I see someone's catching up there. Ooh, Stroll's having a look at Kimi, which gives me a little bit of breathing space. If they fight behind me, then that makes it good. If they catch my slipstream and have a crack at me, that's not so good. Oh yeah, let's see. I think someone is starting to catch up to this battle pack. And Stroll does get by Kimi to make it a 1-2 for the Williams at the moment. Or will it stay like that way with positions changing every corner, every straight? There is a pink car coming into view, and I believe it is Georgie Russell, since Perez, I think, had a 2-stopper and threw his good top 6 chances out the window. Here we go. Stroll has got a run on me with the wing open for the extra speed down straight. Tuck in behind to see if I can pick up a slipstream myself, and I'll try to stay as close to him as possible, because I know I have a good chance with the slingshot around the outside, which switches to the inside for the hairpin. And here it comes, the left-hander slingshot around the outside, down the inside. There's contact. We get by in the hairpin, and we're up and running once again. It's all kicking off left, right, centre. Stroll comes round our outside, and we've got possibility of Kimi trying to come down our inside. Yes, he does have a sniff. He puts his nose in. We chop it off, and we go around the outside a bit rudely to our teammate, but we slid a little bit on the track, outside the track, so Stroll might have a bit momentum and the slipstream. He's trying around the outside. We're trying to push him off the road. And we do hold him. Oh, there's contact between Stroll and Kimi, was trying to get him back. And Kimi and Stroll contact again. And it's Verstappen trying to take advantage of that, but he can't get past. Kimi's on the outside. And he's come way in late with the braking. He's just told Stroll, that's how it's done, son. That's how it's done. What a braking maneuver. How did he slow that down? It looked like he was going to go off into the next paddock. Oh, we come over the line again, first place, it's Kimi, then Stroll, then it is Verstappen, followed by Russell, and someone else is starting to come into this battle. That looks like another red and white Alfa Romeo, Weber. Is he going to join this fight? Kimi's got bias again in the first bend, the first hairpin, not hairpin, chicane. Speaking of hairpins, can we do the slingshot again down the inside? Her favourite move of Minnie the Cooper with her dive bombs. There she goes. And it's now Minnie versus Kimi. Third place Stroll. Cars are all over the place, weaving and diving and jingling and jangling, and now a lot of fucking DRS action going on there as well. We hang on. Kimi's being overtaken round the outside. Our teammate Stroll's got ahead of us somehow in all of that, so now we've got a bit of work to do to try to hunt him down. At this point in time, I thought it was game over, Red Rover, as the other Alfa Romeo joins the tail of this fight. It is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars fighting for the podium positions and the Grand Prix victory, as Stroll hangs on to his margin towards the end of this lap. But we do have one last chance. If we get a good run out of this corner, we got the DRS, I believe. A lot of wings behind Stroll going to open right now. And if we can get a good run through the first corner, we might be able to attack him at Minnie's favourite place. So, it's Kimi and Verstappen battling into that first corner. But I think all that fighting behind us is going to mean it's a teammate on teammate fight for the rest of the... Oh, there it is, the slipping down the inside with the slingshot on the outside to get that run and come out of the hairpin in the lead. But with the DRS, and he's probably got a bit more fuel on board than us, because we were having to play with our fuel and other settings a lot. I'm trying to get the car to the end without running out of fuel. We dive down the inside, which becomes the outside, which becomes the inside, and we get that done again, but he's got a better run out of that corner, and will come down the inside into the fast right, so we duck in behind again to see what we can do, and we sling it down the inside. Oh, there's contact, I think. It was a bit of a squeeze, but we get the job done and block him off on the exit. Oh, jeez. Then, whoa! Stroll trying to copy Kimi's attack on him earlier, but we ain't having that. We ain't having that. We block him off. Well done, Minnie. And it's getting close. It's getting tight. It's getting crazy. Now we come around the final corner. Yeah, I think there's like one. This is the final lap, I believe we're starting. Stroll's going to have another go round the outside. Can we block him off? Ooh, we just hold on to it, I believe. Oh, yeah. And up into third is now Russell. And then we've got Verstappen. Kimi has lost out in all of this shuffling and kerfuffling, all the fighting. He's now battling his teammate as we hang on through the hairpin and out of the third gear right-hander. We run a little bit wide there, so we tried to put a bit too much throttle on a bit too early, and now Stroll's going to have another good run because he got a better run out of that corner through the straight with the DRS and the slipstream. He gets bias. We're going to have a dig down inside, and there's contact, and again. Oh, can we hold on to this? It's gonna go down to the wire. And now Russell's getting very interested. It could be free wide into the fast right-hander. Whoa, we've been tapped by the racing point of Russell, and we tapped our teammate. Oh, there's contact again, but we've got back in the lead. Stroll now has to fight off Russell. Ooh, it's getting hairy there. Russell and Stroll neck and neck. We've got a little bit of breathing space, but they will catch us again because these corners are not my friends. Those last ones I have trouble with. Stroll tries to come down inside. Russell's trying to come down inside of him, and it's going to be three-way drag race to the line. Russell goes to the inside. Minnie's hit him, and over the line, Stroll gets second with the narrowest margin. It is, I believe, a 0.025. There we go. With 0.082 separates the top three. What a race it was. Russell just ahead of Verstappen, Weber, Raikkonen. A six-way fight to the end with Kimi and Weber losing out a little bit towards the end there. So they battled with Verstappen. Sainz, Kvyat, Albon and Hamilton are your top 10. And so that is the look back on the replay of the last Grand Prix that we streamed yesterday. They stand on top with 30 points ahead of Verstappen. Our teammates moving up to 4, but it's all looking really good. Constructors, we've got a 56-point lead. And so, on that note, we'll leave it until we see you again next time. Time to say stone the flaming crows and tickle your dancing Williams. Goodbye.